back to Summer Sunrise. I'm Aubrey from the Grand Lodge at Peak 7. We're talking about your namesake. You weren't named after the bread song, no?
No, the Song of Bread, but I love that song. I was trying to sing it, but I do not have the voice
No,
for
that's
that.
okay. But you were named after a dog?
I was. I can thank my mother for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they
Aubrey.
keep the dog once they had you? Or?
It wasn't even her dog. She just met the dog, liked the name, and that's where Aubrey became
Really?
Aubrey. Yeah.
Wow, I'm just so glad your neighbors didn't have a dog named Booger. I mean, it'd be really difficult.
I know.
I'm here with Booger from the Grand Lodge at Peak 7.
It could have been.
It could have been, yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, well, you know. Hey, let's talk a little bit about the Grand Lodge at Peak 7. As the name suggests, located right on the base of Peak 7.
Sure. I mean, steps from the Independence Chairlift, steps from, Cucumber Gulch, awesome area.
Mm-hmm.
We have indoor-outdoor aquatics. Really sets us apart from a lot of the resorts in the county that are just 5-star resorts.
Right.
So as far as amenities go.
You know, and when your parents, Patty and Neil, would take you on these Bataan death marches they'd call a vacation, the whole Wagner family would stay in just these hovels. And that's, nowadays a family does not have to do that because with timeshare, they can just buy the weeks that they want to use in a place that's luxurious, right?
Right. I mean, yes, and our family vacations were fabulous.
Yeah, really.
It's no RV. Let's just say that the Grand Lodge.
Yeah, right.
It's 5-star amenities from the actual units to the aquatics that I mentioned, Soothe Day Spa, and it's affordable, and that's what people don't really kind of grasp until they actually talk to one of our agents and understand how is it affordable for your family. Basically, you're paying for the time you're going to use. You come up and you use the time, and then we take care of it, the other weeks out of the year that you're not here.
And it's else kind of interesting. We get a lot of front range audience right at this time of year, and it behooves them to do that because then even when they're not here, it's not their week, so to speak, they can still use the amenities when they're up for a day of skiing.
Right, the day use amenities, especially for our front range group, is great because you can come up any day of the week. Come up, use the mountain, go hiking, have a place to park, which is great, which is hard to find any time of the year here,
right.
And take advantage of the resort 365 days a year.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Now, how does someone learn more about it? How can they take a tour, and what are the incentives for doing so? Now, I know we're winding down. A lot of it's, ski passes to Sunday's the last day of full-time operation. What else do you offer?
We offer money to spend in town, which is great, especially with 2-for-1 season right around the corner.
Yeah.
We also offer our Soothe Day Spa that I mentioned is another amenity on property that we offer gift certificates to check that out. It has a grotto, couples massages.
What could I get done at Soothe?
I need
some work done.
I could list about 10 things just off the cuff that I could think of.
Could they do my eyebrows?
They could.
Yeah, because I tell you, I woke up this morning, my wife says, you have 2 caterpillars crawling across your face, and it was my eyebrows. So
I'm sure a pedicure could be. The Bentley of pedicure chairs is at Soothe Day Spa.
I got feet like a hobbit. So so you take it, it's an hour and a half,
hour and 20 minutes. It depends on your level of interest. I mean, we're not going to strap you down to a table and make you sit through something you're not interested
walking
in.
around, so you're active.
You're walking around, you're actually being able to see the amenities, see the room, see what really qualifies as a 5-star resort.
All right. And it's right, the numbers on your screen. What you do, take the gondola free ride right up to Peak 7, get off right before it turns to the left, and there's one sales center, then you have one in town, right?
We do, 100 South Main Street, right on the corner of Lincoln and Main.
All right, cool. The Grand Lodge at Peak 7, and check it out. You'll be glad you did. Well, thanks. We're done for the year. I'm out of this hellhole.
Well, I'm going to miss you.
No, we'll be back this summer. I just renegotiated. They're paying me less and less every season. It's unbelievable. Pretty soon, I'm going to be paying them. All right, we're going to hit the break. Come back with more Summer Sunrise. Patty and Neil. Neil, take care of your hip, man. Too much square.
He's on the mend.
Too much square dancing. We'll be back with more. Marty Frank's in town. Just lovely and talented. He knows everything bread's ever done. We'll be back with more.